Need something fresh and new? GoHamRadio.com. Log on, listen, and go ham.
This is Behind the Grind with Mr. Mind on Go Ham Radio. Hello, hello. It is I, it is him, it is he, Mr. M-I-N-E-D, and you're tuned in to Behind the Grind with Mr. Mind on GoHamRadio.com, where we get in depth with the artists. We talk about their art, we talk about their background, music videos, we discuss grinding and elevation of the craft. Today, we have Texas artist Alan Heartbreak, but he does reside in San Diego, California. Don't get it messed up. I met Alan Heartbreak here in San Diego one time when we was on a video shoot, and I also had the pleasure of working with him on my other show, Behind the Grind, on Griffin Radio. You know, we had an in-depth artist, you know, he came on there. We talked about, you know, some of the things he does in his life, you know, things of that nature. So right here on Go Ham Radio, we got part 2 of Behind the Grind with Alan Heartbreak. But before we get into the interview, we are going to get into one of his videos, one of his old school videos. We're going to take it back to 15 on him, you know, the 2015 on him. So we're going to let you check out Alan Heartbreak and Politely Exhale. So check it out right here, GoHamRadio.com.
Turn a dream to a G, type of nigga turn that G to a drop. Turn around and take a P on the lot. Used to say, give me codeine on the rocks. Used to say, kiss it one time, cause that coochie was stinking. I sprayed some Febreze on the box. Weed in my socks. Picture of me with a block on the block. Picture me rolling. If I get gunned out today,
take this, nigga. I gotta make this first. Hold up. Yeah. Hold up. Alan, who? Yeah. I got a jar full of loud that I'm trying to find a swisher. And my damn phone so I can call all of my niggas. Get a couple girls, tonight they chillin' with us. Get comfy on the couch like you know what we about. Now politely exhale. Politely exhale. Baby, politely exhale. Politely exhale like you know what we about. I got a jar full of loud that I'm trying to find a swisher. And my damn phone so I can call all of my niggas. Get a couple girls, tonight they chillin' with us. Get comfy on the couch, smoking all that we about. I'm off that loud pack, joint roll, phone being answered by this cutie, say she like how I roll. Meanwhile, I'm watching street signs pass by, thinking while I'm smoking, would it bad? Grandma climate, hit that goal. Am I ready to see my hard work pay off? To taste the fruits of my labor, gon' be too sweet to take another day off. My heart saying grind, my girl saying lay off. Now I feel like I'm caught in between her and a brick wall. My own dreams turned into a weapon used for leverage. This a lesson learned, bet for life, I won't forget it. For now it's me and music, gotta focus on the message. If I walked away with a second thought, would you take the credit? Shit, forget it. Episode in my cup, so I'm leaning. She keep a nigga lit, boys feeling like I'm dreaming. Finally found my phone, so commit the thumb and digits and a 50 box of switches. Damn, a nigga glad I got a jar full of loud, and I finally found a swisher. And my damn phone, so I call all of my niggas. Get a couple girls, tonight they chillin' with us. Get comfy on the couch like you know what we about. Now politely exhale. Politely exhale. Baby, politely exhale. Politely exhale like you know what we about. I got a jar full of loud and I finally found a swisher. And my damn phone, so I call all of my niggas. Get a couple girls, tonight they chillin' with us. Get comfy on the couch, smoking all that we about. Comfy on the couch, smoking all that we about. Comfy on the couch, smoking all that we about.
Stay tuned for more Behind the Grind with Mr. Mind.
GoHamRadio.com, the culture's newest hype. Log on, listen, and go ham.
You're tuned in to Behind the Grind with Mr. Mind on Go Ham Radio. People, to Behind the Grind with Mr. Mind. We got Alan Heartbreak right here. He's breaking up something real lovely. We'll get into that a little later, though. But let's talk about this video that we just watched. Where did the song stem from? And, tell us take us back to that time in your mind.
I mean, that time was crazy in my life, actually. It was one of them times where I was transitioning from a breakup, actually.
Okay.
My daughter's mom. So, I got my own place. I managed to, stack enough money to buy a house up in Escondido with a couple friends.
Yeah.
And it was a nice piece of property. So, it was just, one day I was just sitting up there and I realized that I could actually, look at a dope-ass view for the first time in my life and exhale safely. Wasn't nobody trying to kill me. Wasn't nobody trying to, have no problems. No turmoil. It was just all positivity for once in my life, and I never really took the time to sit back and realize that. But one day, I was just in the morning time, because you know me, I smoke.
Yeah.
Morning and night.
Clearly.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just smoking one morning and was like, damn. Just took a deep breath and let out a deep exhale. Politely exhale at me. But shout out to Teddy Benson. What's up, my nigga? That nigga showed up. Joy Dixon showed up. A couple of my relatives showed up. Cognac was in the video. Shout out to Cognac.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about some of those people that was around. You were we off camera. We were talking about some of the you wish it was or not you wish the whole vibe or the group was is different now. You guys don't have that same situation going on. Can you touch on what happened?
I mean, it was a series of things.
Right,
because at one point, it was us, as far as me, Demi Dago, Cognac, Flatline. We had our own thing happen to where that group kind of fizzled out. The TTU group, they continued successfully with the TTU name, and you see them now. Yeah. But, they had that whole situation happen, the fallout. Then it was a lot of situations with Joey Dixon, and it was so I slowly started watching our whole little nucleus we had that, we used to see each other every day. We used to go to the same clubs, and we was doing all the same shit. I slowly started watching it, do this. Of course, me and Demi Dago got a different bond. That's my nigga from a whole different type of situation. Right. So our bond is different. We're going to be tight. Yeah, we're going to be tight regardless. And Cognac, too, and Flatline, too, it was the shit that happened with the group was solely my fault. Right. It wasn't like I didn't have no desire, but at the time, I love the streets mode. Yeah. I still love the streets more than rap. Okay. You feel me, to this day? So, that's pretty much. I just watched our group that we just disbanded over shit that was happening out in the city. Right. Different situations, different random shits would pop up, then conversations that happen. Just a bunch of dumb shit.
So, but is it weird to see that a lot of the same people that you was in group with still successful or still making a name for themselves in music right now?
No, it's not surprising. I was in the group with the niggas. Okay. I was, I'm not gonna put it I'm with the shits with this rap. Right. Period. It ain't a nigga, and I tell you niggas to the face and a half, ain't a nigga in this city gonna gas me out on no track ever in life. So with that being said, I feel like my opinion holds some weight. Right. So if I say I'm on some songs with you, if I'm going to do some music with you and shit, it means that I respect your crap and I respect how you doing your crap. Right. Me and Demi did this in a jail cell, for fuck's sake. Okay. Rapping to each other, telling each other all the little different adventures we was doing when we was free, all this kind of shit. So we got a different outlook on this. This was some shit we told ourselves we was going to make happen. So it's not surprising to see these niggas where they at all, because that's what we told ourselves we was going to do in the beginning.
That's what's up, man. That is what's up. So before you came here, you was working out and doing your basketball. It is you told me. Yeah. And so let's get into that. Let's talk about some of the sports stuff that you do. I heard you're real sports nut, and you really focus on that. To stay healthy. Touch on that. Some of the things that you do.
I play hoop, man. That's it. I growed up. I'm from Texas, so I growed up playing football. and running track and playing baseball. You know, we had, as kids, we had time to do all that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then, like, life kick in. You get to, like, middle school, you playing Pop Warner. But, like, being from Texas, sports is different.
Right.
Like, California would, like, certain schools from California can go to Texas and put up a fight. But, like, Texas, Florida, damn, Arkansas, Oklahoma, you know what I mean, Mississippi, Louisiana, like, these states is responsible for 86.5% of the whole damn NFL.
Right.
The whole damn league. Like, you know, the NBA mixed with foreign players and, you know, D-League niggas and, you know, all that kind of shit. But when we talk to NFL, that's top grown nigga competition. Like, it's attrition, body versus body, like, strength versus strength type, like, the South.
Yeah, I got you.
They put the majority of talent up on that top level.
Wow.
So, coming from that, like, I'm competitive than a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm competitive.
Is that transpiring in your music as well?
Absolutely.
So, how long, like, while you say when you were younger, like, what was your favorite sport when you were young? You know what I'm saying? What was the, you know, you say you was doing baseball and all the other sports. You liked them all. There was not one that you
track, baseball,
you enjoyed more.
Like, eventually in high school, track and field, and track and baseball was in the same season.
Okay.
So me being on a football team, a varsity team that was competing for state, like my coach in off seasons, we was competing every year. So my coach in off seasons was like, nigga, baseball my ass, you're not finna spend all summer sitting on your ass and come back to my football field out of shape and all kinds of, like, you going to go, you know, it was Coach Richards at the time, you feel me, that was, he sat us down with him and we ran track all summer just to keep our speed and our stamina up, keep our conditioning good, so that football season came around, we could run, you know what I'm saying? That's
what's up, man. So you keep those same you know, tactics employed in your life right now. Like, you use basketball so you can stay conditioned and things of that nature.
Absolutely, because otherwise I'd just be in what I like to call rapper shape.
So get into that. Let me know what that is, man. What is rapper shape?
Okay, so rapper shape. Rapper shape is I can easily get on a stage and perform a set, say a song, a verse, with a hook,
right.
Then a verse, a hook, and a verse after a hook, then another hook to follow, or a whole song featuring somebody, or just a whole song by myself. I could turn that up,
right?
But when you think about it, I look at what I do on the basketball court, all that stop and go, all that, like, revving the engine, then slowing back down, then come again, like you right back up to the top speed, like all that type of shit. That's a different type of conditioning.
Endurance.
And I started to understand, like, through getting my ass ran circles around by these 18, 17, 19-year-old kids.
Okay.
Like, wait a minute, something ain't right. I realized I was in rapper shape.
Okay.
So I decided to change that.
Change that real quick, huh?
Yeah.
Right. So, is there a difference between before you started doing this faithfully? From in your performances, because you say that your conditioning is different, so that means, like, basically you'll be able to last longer while you're performing and things of that nature. Do you see a difference from before and to now?
No, because it's a different, like, okay, so playing basketball is one thing.
Right.
I'm just looking at you like, okay, is you going to be one of them niggas that just stand there and, like, wait to shoot a three-pointer? You going to cut to the bucket? Like, I just, you know, I'm officially like that on court. So I find motherfuckers and, you know, make good plays. So I'm looking already, and it's like, okay, well, this is a different type of energy. I got to come to this stage, and these niggas don't know shit about me. I know for sure I'm about to bust your ass.
Yeah.
Like, my behind-the-back crossover, my ghost step, my Euro, like, any of them moves I could use, I know for a fact on the basketball court, eventually you might play some good deep. I'm going to bust your ass one good time, bro. That's all it take, though.
I got you.
But going on this stage, that connection is not guaranteed.
I got you.
You see what I'm talking about?
So you got to find that connection with the crowd.
Exactly. It's a different type of energy. You done went into a different part of your brain and your consciousness at that point, because now you trying to, like, on a mental level, like a wavelength level, try to, I guess you could say, connect with this 30 to 100 motherfuckers that's in the room.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that. Is there a special way that you can try to connect with the crowd if you do not know them?
I throw water at them.
Don't throw water at me. Don't get my camera wet.
I throw water. I throw water at them, bro. Like, high energy. Like, when you go on stage, especially when you're in a situation where people might not know your music,
they
gonna go off the beat. And, like, whatever they can catch on the song, that they can ride with. It's not gonna be your verse. Don't expect that to be the response. You know, if they don't know your music, like, oh, they not gonna catch the bars like this.
Right.
Do not expect that. Expect them to catch that one little part. So you gotta make sure that in each song you got that one little part that no matter who in this damn room, I know that if I did this somewhere or somebody cool did this, it would be something that caught on.
I got
So
you.
they grab that one little piece, then they run with it, then they start listening to it, then it's like, oh wait, oh, he's actually going off. Oh, and now it's a different story.
Right. It's a different.
Now
They
it's
connect
different.
with you.
Exactly.
All right. That's what's up, man. So, let's get into this a weed game. This marijuana that you got right here. Like you are somewhat of a connoisseur, I believe.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So, like, explain to us how you got into this industry, you know, and what you got right there that you're rolling up.
This, like, as I was telling you earlier, it's Viper cookies, it's Tahoe cookies, and it's 2 different kinds of Gorilla Glue from Palomar. They're a company that I fuck with real tough.
Right. Right. Plug. He did a little shameless plug right there.
I got my black ass arrested in early 2000 by the feds.
Wow.
I ended up doing some federal time. Like, I did some little fed time for growing illegally and shit. It was just like me and my homie. So, like, it wasn't like we had no big super case where niggas was snitching and money was like, we
all
was
this
just some
crazy
niggas that grew some weed. The crazy part about our case, though, was that at that time, they were just like, the DEA would come, and they were 6 before us, for sure. They would come, and they would just shut down a dispensary. Like, they would take all the gear, take the money, take the plants, like, shut you all the way down, take your life to zero, and then just kick you off somewhere. For whatever reason, they chose to take us and actually prosecute our asses.
Wow.
Like, we almost felt like we was the forefront of, like, we not playing with this shit no more.
Like you're going to be the example.
Exactly. And it's like, well, damn, bro, don't pick us, bro. We ain't but 18, 19 years old. Like,
right. Wow, man. So, how was it during that time when you were, going through that felony? And
I mean, it was like, see, at that point, like, I could honestly tell you, I went tunnel vision because I didn't know what to expect from prison.
Right.
I wasn't no bitch ass nigga. Like, I don't believe, I'm not stupid. I shit on TV happens to a certain level.
Right.
But I don't got this wild idea of, like, eyes and riots and ass rapings and all this shit and soap dropped in showers and let me get your food. Like, I don't see that.
Yeah.
So when I get there, I automatically had just a non-clear image. And who the fuck do I run into? Demi Dago.
Right.
This is who the fuck I run into. The first nigga I met in jail was Demi Dago.
Right.
This nigga's in here for his case. Same age as me, a little older or a little younger. I'm like, well, damn.
Wow.
And we best friends to this day. Like, that's one of my niggas. He can call me for anything. You feel me?
Shout out, Demi Dago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, dang, like, that was well in depth, story.
It's weed, man. I love it. And the bitch ass part is that we went to jail for that shit.
Yeah.
And now anybody can do it.
Anybody.
Like, now it's just all legal. It's like, thank you for my fucking 2.5 years and then another 18 months that you took from my life. Like, I mean, what the fuck? Now it's okay.
Now it's okay.
So now I was at the point where it cost me $8,000, my nigga. When you get a felony, you're technically, I don't give a fuck if you white, black, Asian. Once you catch that first felony, you are technically a slave.
Yeah.
They can search whenever you want to, put you in the pot for 10-day flash whenever they feel like it, for whatever they feel like it. You technically a slave. So with that being said, you can also petition. So make sure that if y'all in a situation where you got felonies, they expunging all kinds of nonviolent shit. Go to these government websites about expungement, look up felony expungements and infractions, jump on them websites and get your life back. Nonviolent offenses, you can petition courts as far as the 9th Circuit to get your right to bear arms back, your right to fucking vote. The 4th Amendment shit goes, or the fucking 4th waiver shit go out the window. Like, you can get these rights back based on nonviolent offenses. So you murdering ass niggas and, like, niggas beating up bitches and shit, y'all don't got no play. But, like, but just know that if you're a nonviolent offender like I was, like just somebody growing pot, or like, you got caught with some little drugs and shit like that, you can get your rights back. It's gonna cost your ass some money though.
Right,
some months out your life. It's gonna be a fight, but you can get it back.
Right.
This is what I did.
So you seem very passionate about that, like helping the people and making sure they get the information and things like that.
If I got it, you got to give it.
Yeah, but I need you to let them know where they can find you at, where they can find your music, where they can find your you know, your videos, all these different things, because we are here behind the grind, but we still want to promote Alan Heartbreak.
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram at Alan Heartbreak 3P. You can find me Snapchat, Story Stallone 33. You can find me on Facebook, Alan Heartbreak. That's my damn name. What else I got? Because I don't like all this Twitter and shit. So I don't even get Twitter. Like, I don't understand that shit. Fuck Twitter. Trump uses Twitter. So why are you on Twitter? But,
okay.
Facebook, just get at me on Facebook and Instagram, man. You know where I'm at. Just get at me. You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
My music, though, you can find on Spotify. You can find my music on Spotify. You can find my music on Apple Music. You can find my music on YouTube, SoundCloud, just everything Alan Heartbreak. It's like the most unique name ever. Like, my face is going to pop up.
Right. So you were talking about the government, you know, and all that. And when we were off camera, you were telling us about Super Tuesday. I don't know if a lot of people, we don't talk a lot of politics on this show, but I just felt that you have a lot of insight considering you are from a military family. You have a lot of background in that situation. So, touch on that, because we were speaking about that. So I just want you to let the people know a little about
like that. Tuesday in preparation for the vote. It's like it's almost time to vote. November 7th, it's time for change. Simple as that. November 7th is time for change. The Tuesday prior to voting day is what we call Super Tuesday. Let's get to it. If you guys want change, you got to affect change on that day. Absentee ballots and things of that nature. Like, those are the same ballots. Like I was telling him, those are the same ballots that changed Florida. You know, that missing, and the ones that we had to recount. And like, oh, these were just absentee ballots that were mixed with empty ones that weren't mailed out, and like all these other fucking excuses and shit. But yeah, man, Super Tuesday followed by voting, and we get change. They try to build some river park out here in San Diego. Fucking, what is it? Plan E.
What is it really?
It's like SDSU West. SDSU West. They're trying to turn the stadium into a football stadium. It's gonna be called SDSU West. They're trying to the San Diego River. They're trying to like build a complete park around that shit.
Right.
But they're also saying that going for that is gonna take a lot of money away from like all the traffic shit that needs to happen.
Yeah,
meaning,
that is very true.
Freeway diversions and like maintenance on freeways, getting rid of the potholes that keep fucking my deuces off. Like, can we do something about that, California? Like, we don't have that problem in Texas. Everything's flat. Okay. Like, let's get something done, you know what I'm saying? So, Super Tuesday, it's something I remember it was my economics teacher in high school, Mr. Vasquez. He always
shout out Mr. Vasquez.
Yeah, Mr. Vasquez, if you ever like get a chance, like, I'm really smart thanks to you when it comes to that shit. My dad helps a lot, but like, I understand politics and economics and like how government shit works based on the fact that my econ teacher cared to know all this extra shit outside of like what he was supposed to teach us. Like, it was like he had his curriculum that he was required to teach, but he filled it full of shit that was like, you might need this.
You might need a little bit of this.
You might need this game when you're like 40. You know, it was just all full of jewels and shit. So Mr. Vasquez, like, I learned a lot of shit from him, and it was like when I took the AP class, he knew I was serious.
Right.
Like, he knew it was like a real thing. Like, oh, I could teach him like some ins and outs, and he's gonna know exactly what direction to take that.
Right.
So yeah, shout out to Mr. Vasquez, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Well, we had a really good interview, you know what I'm saying? We talked about, you know, a lot of different things, and we could probably talk for a lot longer, because my boy Alan Heartbreak, he's a talker. But before we do that, you know, before we gonna cut the interview right here, we gonna come back, you know, go to a commercial break, and then when we come back, they say our thank yous, you know, and things of that nature. Oh, yes, I forgot we got a performance from Alan Heartbreak today. So that's what we're going to do when we come back. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, so but when we return, we'll have the performance, and then we'll say our thank yous and things of that nature. So we on Go Ham Radio, man. Have a good one. This is Behind the Grind with Mr. Mind on Go Ham Radio.
Building a bridge between talent and industry. It's GoHamRadio.com. This is a GoHamRadio.com exclusive.
Turn all the lights off and put the spotlight on me.
Hey, yeah. My agent keep watching, bro. I go hard, they can't stop it. I'm all in for the profit, king of the cockpit. Daddy's been nothing but hot shit. So I gotta thank the Lord for this fly gift. Vision, you can feel it when I say it like a hard hit. Gonna be great at Picasso regardless. Let my nigga come look what you started. There's a heart full of hatred and a mind full of smarts. And a never ending tunnel. I've been crawling through the dark. Niggas talk about the struggle. I've been giving them a bar. No fool like a nigga wasn't sleeping in his car. Then came out the mud, that true shit. Won't never going back on new shit. Make a living out of pain through music. I recorded it, hope you can use it. Then I talk on the beat like the voice of the street. So melodic, they wet as a cruise ship. So ahead of my time, it's a piece of my mind. And sometimes I just feel like it's useless. I just want my respect like the Jews get. 40 records, watch a nigga make a move quick. Patronizing and act like we stupid. Revolution for me through this music. Nowadays got a nigga count bankroll. Then November in New York, man, on that cold. Ever been in Shot City when the wind blow? Fully automatic hanging out the window, yeah. Like these are the days not too long ago. All of my people were slaves. Went from plantation to locked in the cage. Look, do what you made, I'm so sorry to say. Sucking on south and I'm swanking my ways. So don't make it hard, what my father would say. Heard loud and clear, I'm well on my way to my place. On the door, got my niggas like say ain't on the shit, gon' make me peel off with your bitch. We gon' start off with a split, smoking bull out for a bit. Then finish out always on D. Hold up. He cheap and he blow. Shit that you think that you know. On everything but you broke. I'm counting it up while I smoke for more. For I got the dough, the city of mine. Got so much love for the hood, but I'm lost on the grind. I've been trying to hold on my mind, and I play like she webbing and proper. I hope I'm gonna make it in time. Right past the circles where secrets can hide. Missing the truth of the lie. Look at the proof that I got. Lean on the cop, gone, I ain't trying to get shot. Nice, I be thinking a lot on the things I should do or the shit I should say when I'm out where you wouldn't believe what I'm about. And most niggas would say I'm shot at. But look at the reasons I got. Sick with the fever, been hot. Go at the streets if you die. Hitting sit pampers and snot. Super glue grown to be top. Bro, I be chiefing a lot. That when niggas start coming and flocking, they talking like we heard you hot, but you not finna fool me no more. So they lurking like leeching and pawning. You couldn't repeat my design and believe me, they tried. Comfy where evil reside. So be like peas in the pot. Praying for reason from God. Please have mercy for your child. Watch I emerge with the crown. Hold up.
We are the masters of our fate.
Winston Churchill, ladies and
Which has
gentlemen.
been set us is not above our strength. That its pangs and toils are not beyond our endurance. Long as we have faith in our cause and an unconquerable willpower, salvation will not be denied us.
Ever.
This has been a GoHamRadio.com exclusive.
Stay tuned for more Behind the Grind with Mr. Mind.
Giving opportunity, hope, and mentorship. GoHamRadio.com.
You're tuned in to Behind the Grind with Mr. Mind on Go Ham Radio. Welcome back. We would like to say thank you, because it is I, it is he, it is him, Mr. MID, and we got Alan Heartbreak. He just did his wonderful performance of Pismo Beach. Yes, we are tuned into Behind the Grind, and we would like for Alan Heartbreak to say his thank yous and, you know, all of that. So tell him how you feel, my G.
Dun. I don't want to thank no goddamn body. Because ain't none of y'all help me do shit. Ain't none of y'all going to be doing nothing close. Huh?
What'd you say?
I just think like, y'all mean shit. Fuck it. I want to thank everybody for hating. I want to thank everybody for doubting.
Down.
I want to thank everybody for not reaching out and not responding. I want to thank everybody for not offering a plug on the stage. Everybody who helped me out, you know who you are.
Yeah.
I want to send a shout out to everybody who I went to record there. You said you was dope, but you fucked up the work and took weeks to get my shit back. Then when I got it back, I was like, I paid you though.
Dang.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all the real MVPs, man.
Real. All right. Well, you heard it here first on Go Ham Radio. It is I, it is he, it is him, Mr. Everybody D. Yeah, you tuned into Behind the Grind. We'd like to thank Alan Heartbreak for taking the time out, showing up today, really making it happen. We really like to, to thank Miss Fancy Pants and DJ Roscoe for putting on all that behind the scenes work. And Don't forget to check out Street Talk coming up a little later today.
Go Ham Radio.
And you are on Go Ham Radio.
Shout out to Go Ham Radio.
And anything less is uncivilized.
Go Ham!
Hey, wait a minute. Since when is Pismo Beach inside a cave?
Turn all the lights off in here and put the spotlight on me, please. Hey, yeah. My agent keep watching, bro. I go hard, they can't stop it. I'm all in for the profit, king of the cockpit. Daily spit nothing but hot shit. So I gotta thank the Lord for this fly gift. Vision, you can feel it when I say it like a hard hit. Gonna be great at Picasso regardless. Like my nigga, come look what you started. That's a heart full of hatred and a mind full of smarts. And the never ending tunnel, I've been crawling through the dark. Niggas talking about the struggle, I've been giving them a bar. No fool, like a nigga wasn't sleeping in his car. They came out the mud, that true shit. Well, I'm never going back on new shit. Make a living out of pain through music. I recorded it, hope you could use it. Then I talk on the beat like the voice of the streets. So melodic, they wet as a cruise ship. So ahead of my time, it's a piece of my mind. And sometimes I just feel like it's useless. I just want my respect like the Jews get. 40 acre, watch a nigga make a move quick. Patronizing and act like we stupid. Revolution for me through this music. Nowadays got a nigga count bankroll. Think November in New York, man, I'm that cold. Ever been in Shot City when the wind blow? Fully automatic hanging out the window, yeah. Like these are the day not too long ago. All of my people were slaves. Went from plantation to locked in the cage. They did what you made, I'm so sorry to say. Swinging, I swing, I'm so south in my ways. It don't make it hard, what my father would say. Her loud and clear, so I'm well on my way to my place on the throne. Got my niggas like, say ain't on the shit. Gon' make me peel off with your bitch. We gon' start off with the split. Smoke a bull out for a bit. Then finish her off with some dick. Hold up. Yeah. Already. Yeah. He chief and he blow. Shit that you think that you know. On everything but you broke. I'm counting it up while I smoke for more if I walk out the door. This city is mine. Got so much love for the hood, but I'm lost on this grind. I've been trying to hold on to my mind, and I play like C Webb in it prime, bro. I hope I'm gon' make it in time. Right past the surface where secrets can hide. Missing the truth of the lie. Look at the proof that I got. Lean on the cop. Gone, I ain't trying to get shot. Nice, I've been thinking a lot on the things I should do or the shit I should say when I'm out. Boy, you wouldn't believe what I'm about. And more niggas would say I'm shot at. But look at the reasons I got. Sick with the fever, bit hot. Go at the streets if you die. Hitting some peppers, it's not. Super glue grown to be tied. Bro, I be chiefing a lot. That when niggas start coming and flexing, they talking like we heard you hot, but you not finna fool me no more. So they lurking like leeching upon it. You couldn't repeat my design, and believe me, they tried. Comfy where evil reside. Swear we like peas in the pot. Praying for reason from God. Pray have mercy for your child, but I emerge of the crime. Hold up.
We are the masters of our fate. That the task which has been set us is not above our strength. That its pangs and toils are not beyond our endurance. Long as we have faith in our cause and an unconquerable willpower, salvation will not be denied us.
So we back. Yo, we forgot to do one more thing, man. He's performing again. When? Tell him when he performing again.
November 19th. My birthday is the 16th.
What?
My birthday is the 16th of November. November 9th and 10th. I'm performing at Mansion Day Trois in Rancho Santa Fe. Mansion party out of this world. Johnny Blaze is going to be there. Demi Dago's going to be there.
Go Ham Radio's going to be
Drizzy
there.
going to be there. Like, hey, Go Ham Radio in the building.
Yeah, all
like,
day.
looky here, man. We going to go in that motherfucker and have a great time. And
Be the turn up.
you can get tickets on Eventbrite, or you can go on my Facebook page. Again, at Alan Heartbreak, and you can go on the link. It's Lux Entertainment. You can get at my guy Ray Lux. That's R-E-Y. Frank Peasy is in the building too. Shout out to the whole team. Illustrated gonna be in there for sure. Johnny Rocket, you know. But yeah, go to Eventbrite or go to my page R-E-Y and then last name L-U-X-E on Facebook, and you can tap any link on that page and get your tickets.
Tap in.
Girls is $10. Dudes, you might not want to go.
Yeah, because it's lingerie.
Lingerie.
And you dudes might not get in. Because Go Ham Radio's gonna be there.
And we're going to go ham. That's how it.
And then anything less is uncivilized. That's Behind the Grind for us today. Shout out to Alan Heartbreak. Thank you. Take it out. This is Behind the Grind with Mr. Mind on Go Ham Radio.
This segment has been brought to you by GoHamRadio.com.